Hello. So I'm going to talk about this repurposing content. And you might want to take some notes. So if you are not used to watching my videos, people often take notes with my live streams, with my videos, with my podcasts, because everything I talk about is actionable content. In other words, you can do exactly what I'm telling you and implement it, and you and your business would be better off for it. And this will affect you, your business, and your target audience in all positive ways. Okay, so repurposing content. So I just recently put a tutorial in the Social Media Marketing Cafe about how you can speak to your target audience and sell to them. In fact, that's exactly what the title is: how to speak to your target audience and sell to them. And so what I did was I took a Facebook Live where I was talking about a product that I use all the time. It's actually a spray product that I've used for years. Oh God, 3 or 4 years. I've sprayed it on everything, including humans and smelly basketball shoes that the stench of which you cannot even imagine. Smelly dogs, mildewy pillows, all sorts of things. And voila, immediately the smell disappears. It's amazing. Anyway, so I was talking about this product and I explained how I use it, et cetera, et cetera. And I just did it for like a PSA, right? And then when I finished it, I thought, you know what? This would be a really good repurposing opportunity. It would be a really good video, a tutorial on how to do exactly what I just did, on how to speak to my target audience and provide them value and possibly sell to them as well, because I did provide the Amazon link for the spray product that I was talking about. Okay, so I had the Facebook Live. I already had that out. I did it on my profile. I did it on my page. I put it on LinkedIn. It was in a Facebook group. So it was in 4 different places. That one Facebook Live, it was like 6 minutes long. Then I did a little intro and I said, hey, if you want to learn how to speak to your target audience and sell to them at the very same time, this is how you do it. And at the end of this video, you'll see the Facebook Live where I did exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So that intro plus the 6 minute and however many second Facebook Live, the entire thing was 10 minutes. So it's a quick video, the entire thing. Now I'm repurposing that. So I'm promoting that video by repurposing it with this video. I'm talking about how I repurposed it, and at the very same time, I am promoting the Social Media Marketing Cafe, or I'm just calling it the cafe inside of BonnieLFrank.com. So there's some meta for you. So when you are creating any type of content, or even when you're doing anything, don't even think creating content. When you're doing anything, you're doing a Facebook Live, you're writing a blog post, you're posting on Facebook, whatever it is, you're futzing around and creating a fun image on Canva, whatever. All of that is content, by the way. But when you're doing something like that, I want you to think, how else can I use this? Where is at least one, just one, because there's many, but where is at least just one other place that I could use this content? In other words, how can I repurpose the content that I just created? So that thumbnail that you made for your YouTube video, how can you repurpose that exact same image? Well, I think you should be repurposing that all over the place, promoting your YouTube video. And that should maybe be the image at the top of your next email that goes out to your list, right? So the thumbnail that is for that YouTube video, that's going to be the image on the next email that goes out to your list, where you're going to talk about whatever it was that you talked about in that YouTube video, and then they can click on it, and now they're watching the YouTube video, which is so wonderful because you're providing value to your target audience. So now you are repurposing the content because you created the video, and now you've promoted it on social media with that same thumbnail that you created in Canva for the YouTube video. And now you are promoting it again to your list, to your email list. Now, you might say, well, wait a minute, Bonnie, what? You're like putting it out there 3 times to the same audience. Well, not really, because I have news for you. As many people who subscribe to your YouTube channel, some of those people will never be on your list, and vice versa. And some of the people who follow you on Facebook are never going to subscribe to you on YouTube, and they don't want to be on your list, whatever it is. So they're just going to get you where they're going to get you. In other words, they're living online in a particular place, and they're really not living all over the place. They're just taking up residency on LinkedIn or on Facebook, or they're on your list and they're getting you from the list, from your emails. That's it. They're not into social media. And the only way that they go to anything on social media is by clicking on something in your email from your list. That's it. End of story. They're not going to do anything else. So you've got to get your people where they live. You've got to reach them where they already are, okay, where they're living online or on your list off of line, okay? So I want you to think about whatever you're creating, whatever you're making out there. Even if it's just a fun Canva image, do a tutorial on how you did it. That's repurposing content. That's providing value to your target audience, whomever your target audience is. Tell them how you created that. I have tutorials inside the cafe talking about how I created the social media marketing cafe and how I created the tutorials. Yes, a tutorial about how I created the tutorials. Yes, because that is value. That is absolute value. And you need to think that whatever it is that you do on a daily basis, nobody else knows how to do exactly that because they don't walk around with your brain. You do what you do without even thinking about it because it's all in here. It's all in your brain. But nobody else has your brain. They might know how to do one of those things, but they're not going to know how to do everything. Or they might be able to do a handful of things, but they're not going to know everything. So you need to think of that in that way. You need to think, I'm walking around with this brain and I got some pretty good things up there. And my target audience would really benefit from that. But part of that is knowing who your target audience is. So if you do not yet know who your target audience is, then I really, really, really suggest that you, let me see if I have the link. I do not have the link here, so I'm going to put a new text link, and I am going to, I'm going to tell you what it is, and it is bit.ly/talk to Bonnie. bit.ly/talk to Bonnie. That is how you can talk to me for 20 minutes free. Anybody and everybody can do it twice a year. Yes, I do keep track. You can do it twice a year for free. So if you're not sure who your target audience is, or you think you know, but you want a little bit of kind of a second opinion, or you're not really 100% sure who your ideal client avatar is, or you think you have 5 of them and you remembered somewhere, yes, that Bonnie said you can't have 5, so you want to talk with her about that, this is how you do that. So bit.ly/talk to Bonnie. If you want to learn about repurposing content, if you want to learn about your target audience, your ICA, or anything else to start and grow your online business. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.